this means pertaining to. So you're worried about your people. Now, with the so-called white man, he made that term and made it very wicked because he based your gene off of your looks, your phenotype, if you will, man. You see? But really, race really goes back to your nation, man. So we need to be worried about our nation, man. That's right. Hey, the chief person that's into anything and everything and everybody are you so-called Negroes, the head tribe, man. Hey, when you so-called head Negroes make a stand and say, you know what, we only worry about our people, we ain't worried about anybody else. The other tribes are getting into that same that same mentality, man. You see? But our people want to act like that as if they don't have an enemy. When you talk to a so-called Christian, you say, well, God is love. God loves everybody. When you talk to a so-called Hotep nigga, right? He might allude to the fact that the so-called white man is wicked, man. You see? But then nowadays you got this, you got these Hotep cats. They don't believe in the higher power, so they don't believe in the lower power. They were talking about Lucy. Hey, the elder brought out, Yashua brought out that he was listening to the black conscious niggas, and they was going into how we all have a common ancestor, which is named Lucy.
Oh, that little ape woman?
The so-called ape. the missing link. So now you got these niggas out here painting white supremacy with black supremacy, using the same concepts and things of that nature, man, to perpetuate their lies. That's really evolution. Basically. And hey, the thing about evolution is this. If you study evolution, somebody has to be at the bottom. Think about it. If you say that the so-called black man was the first to come from monkeys, that makes them subhuman. So our people are prescribed to something that is innately racist against them, man. And again, who can you blame it on? Well, your boys.
Esau.
E Diddy. Easy E. Them, that guy. That Smuck.
Cardi E. J.E.
Go ahead,
This is Hosea 8:3. Israel hath cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me.
Man, so people are set up kings, but not by Yahweh by Shema Shah. Because if it was set up by Yahweh by Shema Shah, first of all, he'd be proclaiming the name, and secondly, he wouldn't be no dang on heathen. Right? And the heathen, and a person's skin color doesn't dictate whether or not they're heathen. It's a spirit. Right? And it's evident that our people are falling out after a spirit that's not of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. You understand me? You got some more?
Yeah, I got some.
You got some more now? Yeah, go ahead.
They have made princes, and I knew it not.
Man.
Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off.
Man, and that's all our people want to talk about, man. Hey, when you had, I got off of that, but social media, hey, the niggas with the less money always talking about money, man. Getting to the money. Nigga have a damn dollar sign tattooed on his hand. Would do anything for some measly change, man. Gave for pay everything, right? and what has that spirit done for you people, man? Will put you in a lower, stupefied state. Like them heathens that be scoffing against Jake. I didn't do nothing. I forget how they say it. I don't know nothings. That's what them Edomites call us, man. But hey, spiritually speaking, that's the truth, man. Because our people are falling after the so-called white man. You see? And now we are in that time to where the God, the son of perdition, is being revealed, man. In Spanish, that word lost means I see it's perdida, which means really goes back to perdition, man. So the man that is at loss, and what has he lost? That birthright is ruling over you, man. And this man has done nothing but cause havoc on the earth, man. But somehow, some way, he's seen as a guy that's okay. But the brother next to you is seen as a monster, man. See, it's time for our people to wake up out of that sleep, bro. Hey, you got something out?
Yeah, let's go back to the beans.
Go ahead, Doc.
Sirach chapter 10 verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Man.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
And you can tell that this place is being ran by a madman. Somebody who's very, very impulsive, man. And you see that in the spirit of Edom, man.
Right.
Hey, chiefly with the story of Esau and Jacob, man.
Yeah.
He's very impulsive. He was willing to give up his birthright for some damn meat. Some uncooked meat at that. And with that same ideology of I can't wait, he is ruling the world, man. That's why he doesn't mind pushing out pollution from these factories. That's why he doesn't mind polluting the world.
Yeah.
All for some minerals.
Yeah.
That's why he's drilling for fracking, right? Causing all these damn earthquakes to occur. And now look at them 50 years down the road, 100 years down the road. He's thinking about now. Hey, that's the whole premises of capitalism, man. Get what you can get as quick as you can get as least as the cost. And don't worry about the future.
Yep, at the cost of no matter at the cost of anything.
Right.
Get it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 12. But they counted our life a pastime, and our time here a market for gain. For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means.
That's right. So hey, we have to get it by any means.
That's crucial.
Hey, man, when you go to these meetings, man, you see, 'cause I was in the corporate world for a little bit. Hey, they got monthly projections, quarterly projections, and yearly projections. And every month, you go in there and saying, well, how can I make this product more profitable? And that's from a little bitty small shop to somebody who's as big as Coca-Cola. You see? Hey, I was watching the news today. They're talking about Coca-Cola stocks, how it's increasing. It's doing well this quarter. I'm thinking to myself, what's the point of even buying that anymore? Hey, what's the point of even having that stock? They already have billions and billions of dollars.
They're already worldwide.
They're fine. Well, how many more billions of dollars do you need, man?
Yeah.
That's why they find more way to come out with new flavors, or they'll buy a culinary group. They'll buy a company like they bought back in the day. They had what was it before Fanta? It was that other drink.
Nestle?
Huh?
Nestle?
No, it was they had like pink lemonade.
Orange juice? No.
High C. Something like that.
High C still around.
It's still around?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another, but that's what they do. They'll buy a company and then they'll like subsidize it.
Yeah, more
Not crush it, stuff it up. But anyway, that's what they do. They'll find more way to get more money like that, you know?
Yeah.
I think that when I had a meeting when I was a month back, they always try to find ways, we need to cut down the staffing in order to spend less money.
Yep.
And so they can pocket more money.
Yep. That's what they do. That's
demonic.
Yep, that's
why they got a term called old money. Because these Edomites, they got money that they've already got. They already made, and they don't even ever touch that because they always got constantly money coming in. And that's one thing that Esau has over the nation of Israel. He had generational wealth.
Yes, he does.
That's exactly what he has. We don't got nothing. It says the average Negro that's a middle class, even though that's starting to fade, he has $3,000 in his bank. In the Northern Kingdom, that's the Southern Kingdom. Northern Kingdom, the average one normally have about $6,000.
Yeah.
The Northern Kingdom doing slightly a little better. But Esau, he's in the six figures. Six figures.
Easy one.
Why you think that you think these Edomites that's on TV that's skiing and jumping out of airplanes, you think like, damn, ain't you supposed to be at work?
Yep. They don't have a job.
They don't got a job, bro.
They got money that make money for them.
You got
one more thing, another thing, my woman told me when I went to London, her friend was telling me a lot of these white people, they travel everywhere. They stay in, it's a term for it. No, it's a term where it's like a whole bunch of bed in one room. It's a,
I forget.
I forgot, but that's what they do. They pay cheap where they live at. They just travel from country to country to country. What? Yeah, hot tub. You know?
Hot tub? I got a
hot tub.
One more point too. Damn, you know, go ahead.
This is Job chapter 21, verse 13.
Right on.
It says they spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave.
One point. What? There's some YouTubers out there. He go around destroying his car. He destroys everything. You would think, hold up, you need that car. It's nothing for him to destroy his car. What he did was, that's what he'll do. He'll just destroy stuff just to show the viewers. And then the next day, it's nothing to him. He got so much money, he can just go buy another one.
Well, he's getting paid by all the views and likes.
Yeah, like it's certain Edomites they get, you know, they got the video game, they get mad at the video game, they throw their Xbox out of the 2-story window. Man, and then the next day just go buy another one.
It's nothing, bro.
And then another thing of generational wealth is having kids. That's how you're able to pass the wealth from you and up to your kid. And then the Esau understands, you know, that's how you keep this empire and your company going. And hand it down to a kid.
And really, when you think about the nation of Israel, is Esau's generational wealth, because we are byproducts of the so-called white man society. As a slave. You know what I'm saying? As a slave. Because they turned us into many corporations. Every time you hop in your car, you got that ID. That ID validates you to transfer your goods all to the next location. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back into that straw man, understand Esau's system in this society.
Social Security.
Yeah, Social Security. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
Hey, and that's what they're doing. They're making sure that their family is good. Hey, that's why they're trying so hard to solidify that profit for this year. 1 year turning 2, 2 years turning 3, so on and so forth, man. Right? To where that income is perpetual, man. They can expand as much as they want to, as much as they need to.
And that's why the Walmart family are not doing that whole free time unite. Why is it that the Walmart family, they're getting billions of dollars. They're always in the top, like 5 or 10 billionaire in the world. I think it's like 5 or 6 of them, all the kids of Bill Walton, but they're spending on billions of dollars. Yeah. That's one of the ways they can add more margin to their profit.
That's right.
They might not have any union, have you work 38 hours so you're not full time, and you ain't have no medical type insurance, none of that shit.
Yep. Hey, now they're cutting certain they cutting certain positions, man. Like you say, I'm a manager over the cashiers. Well, they even cutting that, man. Yeah. Hey, they get to the point to now, all these roles are going to be automatic. Yeah. You can just grab your stuff and just go to the these registers and check it out yourself, man. Hey, because the most expensive thing that you have to pay when you have your own company is what? Labor.
Yeah. That's yeah.
So to minimize that, guess what? Your profit's gonna be exponential. Right. You know how much they probably pocketed by putting in all those various kiosks, automated cashiers, man. They're banking. Hey, that's billions of dollars in 1 year. Just easy.
And you think about having an employee, you're not just paying that person by the hour. You got worker comp behind that. You got everything that's behind that. Liability, worker comp, everything. So it's not just $50 per hour for that person. Right. They're looking at it like this person's really $50 an hour. Yeah. So they cut all those people out, like Brother said, less labor, and then you got more machine in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, man. That shit wicked as hell, man. Hey, so our people are at the expense, or the expense, I should say, of the so-called white man. You people out there that think I got a good job, so I'm good. Nigga, you got a job. That's it.
And you're supposed to be working.
You're not supposed to be working. You see? You talking about living your best life, but you living check to check. Right? Think because you could go out on some Fridays, not all Fridays like you used to. You think because you could go out on some Fridays, you know, and spend $100 at the bar that you good. You bought them, but we're here to tell you, guess what, man? There's a better way. We're here to tell our people that, guess what, man? Hey, we're gonna be ruling. We're not gonna have to go to work anymore. You're not gonna have to deal with somebody that you know is blatantly racist. You gotta go in there and hear them say race jokes. And then swallow it because Jesus loves everybody. Yet the same people who say that Jesus loves everybody is perpetuating nothing but lies and wickedness, man. And hate and malice. Right? So we're here to tell you that there is a better way, man. Hey, get that in Isaiah 52,
This is Isaiah 52:1. Awake, put on thy strength, O Zion.
That's right. So, hey, so we're here to tell you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans to put your strength on. Are we telling you to go and go to the gym, right? And make sure that you could bench press 315, right? Run 6 miles a day? No, we're telling you to put on the strength of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
Which is spiritual.
That's right.
That's what our people are deficient in.
That's it.
Spiritualness.
Hey, that way people are wise and hate to do evil. Know how to scheme on one another, kill one another, maim one another. But when it comes to doing the so-called right thing, hey, our people lack that knowledge.
Right.
So, hey, go back to that, the water.
It says, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
That's right. So we tell our people that the uncircumcised, which is the heathen, the unclean, which is the heathen, hey, they're not going to consume us anymore, man. But first it takes what? The elect being sealed, man. To have that understanding of who you are. Again, everything starts with the mind. Go ahead, Art.
Verse 2, shake thyself from the dust. Arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion.
And how are we going to do that? Are we going to start a revolution? But what army? Hey, we can't agree on who we are. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, we still trying to figure out whether or not we like each other. Hey, a couple years ago, I heard that it was hot as heck between the northern tribe and the southern tribe, man, killing one another because of your skin color, right? What neighborhood you grew up in? You got the wrong shirt on. People still gonna kill each other over dang on colors, right?
I know, right?
So how the heck we gonna come together with that type of madness? Hey, cuz ain't that the nigga that we got into it last week? Hey, we forming an army and niggas set tripping. What type of madness is that, man? So how are we gonna be saved? Hey, go to Psalms 44 and 4. By the mercy of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. 4. Go ahead,
This is Psalms chapter 44 and 4. It says, Thou art my king, O Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Command deliverance for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies.
That's right.
Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us.
That's right.
For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me, but thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us.
That's how we're gonna win.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You see? That's how we're gonna win, brothers. Right. By following after the will of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Wakah HaKodash, man. That's how we're gonna win, man. Coming back to our true power. Not believing in all these various idols that has gotten us nowhere.
Right. Now, hey, bro, now we understand. Now you could understand more perfectly why during the time of slavery, if you got caught reading a book, you may got 40 slashes, you may got flogged, what they call flogged. But if you got caught reading that Bible, you got killed. You got killed, man. So like this brother said, it started with the mind. And that was the first thing that the self-proclaimed white man attacked. He attacked our mind first. Because you break the mind, the body follows.
That's right.
That's exactly what it's at. I was gonna say that point. That's spiritual. The brother just said it. The whole reason behind Willie Lynch is in the first page. He said, men and brethren, I see you guys are having a problem. Y'all destroying your you're destroying your product. You're destroying your product. There's a better way to do it. Break them. And then he went into the list of different things to do to break the mind, to make a perpetual slave. He made a perpetual slave. And the first thing was to do was to separate us from our heritage and who we are. You know? But that was it right there.
It's beautiful, huh? And that's free. Hey, and that's what he's always done, man. Hey, look at in Maccabees, the first chapter. What did he say? He said, guess what? We're making an ordinance for them not to follow after their own their God. Matter of fact, we catch anybody following after Yahweh Bashimashah, destroy them, kill them.
That's right. Hey, that's what Antiochus did. Antiochus, he made a decree that you can't keep the Sabbaths. You can't profess that you're an Israelite. Right. If they found you doing that, they put you to death. Yeah. Showing you those are the same. That's the same devil, man. Same dude.
That's right. Hey, contemporarily speaking, hey, if we speak against homosexuality, which is against our culture, which our culture, our way of life, where he lost such commandments, guess what? You're demonized, man. If you say, you know what, I'm a man, I'm supposed to be over my woman. Guess what? Hey, you had toxic masculinity, man. Hey, which feminism, if you look it up, it really started by white supremacists, man. You see, all the founding mothers, if you will, of feminism, man, were racist. Hey, the most infamous one was Margaret Sanger. But look them all up.
Yeah, Margaret Sanger.
All of them were proponents for eugenics, man, which is a term called eugenic feminists.
Hey, real quick, Margaret Taylor is the one that said we don't want the word to get out that we want to exterminate the black and Latino babies.
Yep.
And then a lot of these so-called white women that was feminists, they were doing all that shit out in the street and pushing that shit, but at the meantime, they would go back home to their husband. While you tried with leaving your husband.
Yeah, that was to break up the homes, man.
Like you said, it started by the primitive, they did have to break up Israel. They were going home being subject to their husband.
Before that, Jake had many children. They had the father in the house, you know. Then Esau came with that welfare system. Had to get the man out the house.
They show you that in the movie, what's that movie, Caroline?
Yeah, with the old boy Mufasa.
Yep, James Earl Jones.
Hey, the brother Mike talking about it's a better way to come back to the scriptures, man, and with the true understanding. And going back to the book of Willie Lynch, he admitted it. The only way that you're going to break this perpetual slave is there is some type of divine intervention. Right. And that's exactly what has happened. The Most High put His Spirit back on His men in the planet Earth. And what the scripture say in Jeremiah 3 and 15? I'm going to give you pastors according to my heart, and they should feed you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know? So that's the better way. We teaching how to, Jake, don't do this no more. If you follow in the ways of this Edomite, because that's what his biblical name is, you do what he's doing, you're going to lead to death. But come back to the Heavenly Father, which his name is Yahweh, and his beloved son, Yahweh Shai, and you have a chance. You have a shot out of hell. You know?
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, I got one.
It's real quick. It's Revelation 11 because Mike Alice said it's divine intervention. It's Revelation 11:11, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them, which stalled them.
It's a fearful thing what we're doing. Hey, brothers, we may be broke, living day to day, and going through our little struggles, but we are so powerful standing right here.
Man, because we got the truth.
Here we got the truth.
That's right. Hey, because we understand, we have diagnosed who the problem is, man. Hey, for so many years you try to figure out, you scratching your head like, damn, But I just, why, we so good. Why is this happening?
No, right?
You know? And you finally understand who the problem is. It's the son of perdition, man.
Yes.
Hey, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. That's the spirit, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I was That's right. That's the problem, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, you do have an enemy, man, that vehemently hates you.
Yeah.
If God is about love, then why is all this wickedness happening on the planet Earth?
That's right.
Well, we're here to tell you. Ultimately, it was us. It's weird to set it up, right? The good against evil. Hey! I'm watching the great Yikewell, right? And he said the reason why we're going through this, what we're going through, is because the Most High is making us understand good and evil on a high level, man. We are starting to understand. We are going to understand how not to rule the earth, man, on a very deep and intimate level, man.
That's real.
So when we rule, man, we're gonna have that perfect understanding. And then he utilizing Esau, the so-called white man, as that whooping stick, man, to put us in subjection, to please the Heavenly Father, man. It's deep. Go ahead,
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That's right, that man of sin has been revealed, man. Go ahead, the son of perdition, go ahead.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High.
That's right.
Or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the